Up here.
Let's go, Knicks!
O'Neal gets the whistle for blocking. That is his first foul of the game.
A little too much body contact there. You have to stay in front of the ball handler by moving your feet, or you'll get tagged with that call every time.
Now Tyrion over O'Neal. New York, no good that time either.
The D didn't respect him from that distance, and now we know why.
Blocked. Knicks trail by 3. He's got to push it. Douglas for 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And here comes Rondo. Another miss by Rondo.
Ill-advised shot there, no question about it.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Rondo. Fires from 14, but they get it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Laid in with the D draped all over him.
Boy, that was a nice little finger roll to finish the play. Splendid finish.
Rain. And the Knicks miss again. Celtics leading by 5. Rain is tagged with the reach. That's his third foul of the game. For the Knicks, Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Turian. Alinari comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Tony Douglas. And the Celtics making a change here. Wafer. The shot is off. So the Knicks will take it the other way. Here's Ray. And he nails the triple. And here's Rondo. Under 4 minutes left to the fourth. Allen outside to the wing. Shaq against Stoudemire. Allen outside. Leads him with the pass.
And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the game.
Felton. It stays here. Here's Ray. No good. That would have tied it. Wafer. McGrady covering. Stoudemire against Shaq. New York trailing. Stoudemire in the post, covered by Perkins. And it's Stoudemire missing.
He's been AWOL this quarter. When his team is down and in need of some scoring from him, he hasn't shown up. It's a well-used foul there to prevent the easy layup.
The first one falls for the Knicks. Tony Turioff, who's checked in for Gallinari. Chandler comes in for McGrady. And Ben Gordon is subbed in for Raymond Felton. And then for Boston, Garnett's checked in. New York with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. To tie it up. That's good. 33 points for him.
And these guys are going absolutely crazy from outside. Ever since the second half started, they've been nailing them nonstop.
Now a timeout called by Boston. The score is tied at 57. 2:30 left in the game. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He was looking to motivate them, saying, these are the games that you can win. If you hustle a bit harder than them, we can do it. Every loose ball is ours. Go out there and take it from them. Let's see how much hustle they have in them, guys.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And the Celtics making a change here. And it's the Celtics with the ball. They haven't trailed by more than 7. Now here's Rondo. Defense is right there. Arcs it high. A foul called, and he earns a trip to the line. They got that one on Ben Gordon.
Well, how about Rajon Rondo in this one? He's got 21 points, and he has picked a lot of pockets tonight. He is in complete control of this game.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Well, he certainly can't be happy leaving points at the line, but at least he got them the lead.
Here's Ray. Gets the go-ahead bucket. He's got 36.
The defense has to know what's coming here. They've got to get to the shooters. I mean, it's that simple. Get out to the shooters and challenge the shot.
Here's Allen. Rebound by Ben Gordon.
That was a golden opportunity to knock the game up, Kevin. In the fourth quarter, you've got to execute and knock down big shots.
Pass to Stoudemire. Now Garnett defending. Fades back. The shot by Stoudemire, no good.
They need to make the most of every possession. And desperation threes like that simply won't get it done. Way to distribute the basketball.
1:16 left to the fourth. Turioff defended by Shaq. Here's Ray. Buries it from deep.
He's been stroking it from long range all game long. Actually, most of his points have come from beyond the arc.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 1:02 left in the game. Here's Allen. And Shaq backs down. Bank shot won't fall.
He's got to break out of this slump if his team wants a chance to win.
Less than 1 minute left. Pass to Stoudemire. He dumps it off. Here's Ray. And again, New York with the triple.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
Allen kicks to Pierce. He dumps it off. Baseline jumper, and Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Shaq.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot.
And there's the intentional foul. Sinks the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Perfect from the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Big foul there. He hits the clutch free throws and adds their lead. Time is getting short now. If they don't get some quick points, game over.
Garnett, the screen. It's Allen on the wing. Rondo on top. Behind the arc. Allen's shot is off. Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. Can't connect on number 2. Now here's Shaq. Good if it goes. Can't get it. So it's New York picking up the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. As we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Brand player of the game.
after your game tonight, I feel like it's safe to say that you've made your statement that you not only belong in this league, but that you will one day be a force in this league. Do you agree with that?
First of all, I appreciate the compliment, man. Everything just seemed to click out there for me tonight. I felt like a superhero or something. It was a pretty great feeling, man. I look forward to building off this performance moving forward for sure.
This key game pits your boys against one of their rivals, if not their biggest rival. These games always seem to carry a little more importance. It's not just the W you're after. It's the pride and the adoration of the fans. Get the job done.
Rain showing up earlier this afternoon. And 2K Sports welcomes you to the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg. Glad to have you on board. And for the Heat right now, they're focused on getting off to a good start on this road trip.
He's going up against D-Wade himself. Wade is a stat sheet stuffer who's extremely explosive at getting to the rim. We'll see if he's up to the task.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, LeBron and Bosh are the 3 and the 4. There with Mike Miller and Ilgauskas. And for the Knicks, Stoudemire and Turioff in the middle. Then it's Wilson Chandler. And there's Ben Gordon. As we see the Heat here. They were 32-20 last year in the Eastern Conference. Good enough for the 5th seed.
They might have wanted to avoid the 5th seed had they known they were going to end up facing the rested and focused Celtics.
Rain. Bosch grabs the miss. And here are the Heat coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
One thing you started to see shape up was how well they were shooting from the field. And I think that's always a function of ball movement and shot selection. They are tough to beat when they shoot with that confidence.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He told me that when facing Amari Stoudemire, they're facing one of the most physically gifted athletes in the NBA. He said sometimes you just need to get out of his way because he comes down the lane like an 18-wheeler. So their goal, as always, stay in front of him and prevent him from taking too many of those explosive drives. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. New York on D after Dwayne Wade's miss. A fadeaway and almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Heat were bounced from the playoffs in the first round last year, but you can't put that at the feet of Wade.
You sure can, Kevin. I mean, he ended with the highest points per game average in the postseason, just a notch over 33 per game. So you'd have to think he probably got a little tired carrying his teammates around in that series.
Sure he did. LeBron against Chandler. Here's Ray. Off from three-point land. And Miami has possession. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
The first of 4 between these teams this season.
4 games, 1 team. That's a nice chunk of your schedule.
Exact same conference too, Kevin. So anytime you face a conference team, it's even more important and significant that you take them out.
On defense, Miami. Amari Stoudemire missing his last shot.
What a shot!
5 points in the game. Eric Spoelstra in his 3rd season with the Miami Heat, second youngest coach in the NBA.
You know, his father was a longtime NBA executive, so he grew up around the game, and he's the first Filipino-American head coach of any North American sports team.
Sure, he was a 4-year starter at the University of Portland.
I did grab hold of that factoid early on. Oh, he knows that one should have gone in. That hurts.
In the game against Boston, very impressive. Now Tyrion. And good as he lays that one up. And Spoelstra Clark worked his way up through the ranks with the Miami Heat. In fact, he started back in the mid-90s as the team's video coordinator.
A terrific example of perseverance, and because of that, the Heat front office felt he was innovative, understood modern scouting, and would bring new, fresh ideas to the head coaching position.
Interesting. And so here is New York after the Heat pick up 2. He has 5. Backing down is Chandler. Tosses it up. And the Knicks good for 2.
Hey, that was a nice move on the inside for him. He's not a natural post scorer. He sure got it done right there. Way to knock it down.
Here's Miller, averaging 6 points per contest. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Chandler. Dwayne Wade has to be one of the best slashers of all time.
Oh, yeah. When you combine his speed and size with the way he gets to the basket and finishes, Kevin, he's as unique a player as we've seen in that regard, I think.
Both free throws good from Wade. Thinking about the Knicks, I'm reminded that their arena is getting a huge renovation. Started this last summer, will continue through 2013.
And the estimated cost is close to $1 billion. Wow. I mean, it includes a new open-air lobby on 7th Avenue, event-level suites, new locker rooms.
Oh, and the jam-high Wade. What a play. Brought to you by Sprite, the Sprite Slam Cam on the replay. The Knicks with the lead. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
It was their marquee guy who carried it. He simply put him on the shoulder. I mean, we saw him dominate the flow of the game, and that got his teammates going.
Miller against McGrady. Cuts off the pass.
Make the easy pass. That's what happens when you don't.
Pass to Stoudemire. Here's Here's Ray. Can't get it to fall from downtown. And here's Wade. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Cleveland. Fouled, and he was real close to getting the three-point opportunity. He'll go to the line for two. Chris Bosh in his 8th season, Clark, out of Georgia Tech. You look back when he came out, number 4 overall in that 2003 draft.
And that was a terrific draft, Kevin. I mean, you go back and you think about that group, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, and Chris Bosh. Of that group, Carmelo and Chris, the only ones who still haven't made it to the finals yet.
No good on the free throw. A new team for Chris Bosh. What do you think about it, Clark?
Well, you know what? I think his time in Toronto was pretty much done. He seemed to be frustrated with the direction of the franchise and decided that a change was necessary.
You blame him?
Not at all.
And the Heat making a change here. Howard's checked in, and he ties it up. He's got 5. 2:45 left in the first quarter. Turioff with the screen. And here is McGrady. Now Turioff. He's picked up by LeBron. And the basket by Turioff. And with Bosh in mind for him to come stateside, do you think he'll have a chance to become an even bigger star now that he'll be in the lower 48?
Well, I think certainly he'll get a little more attention in the lower 48, but he was around the league anyway, very much respected.
True.
Now I think the casual fan will appreciate who he is and what he does more.
And I think he's really going to come out strong, too, don't you?
He'll look to play with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder.
You bet. Let's go to our great sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for an update. Doris?
Kevin, it has been said that LeBron James possesses the combination of size, speed, and strength that is unparalleled in the NBA. Point guard Jason Kidd said he's almost to the point of unstoppable. Stephen Jackson said that defending him is, quote, like guarding a brick wall. No question, the chosen one, an imposing force, Kevin.
He certainly is. Thanks, Doris. No good on that one.
Well, the thing is that they haven't gotten it done at the line here early in the ball game.
He hits the second from the line. These New York fans so passionate, Clark, about their Knicks team.
Some of the best fans in all of basketball, college or pro, when you talk about the Knicks fans. And last season, another tough one for the Knicks. The 5th worst record in the East and a losing record at home. One of the few times that's happened, only at 18-23.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Despite their struggles, I mean, the Knicks still draw plenty of fans. I mean, the 5th highest attendance numbers in the league last season, over 19,000 fans a night.
And making a change here, the Knicks. Stoudemire's checked in. He gives them the lead. Well, Clark, New York always considered a mecca for basketball.
Yeah, they produced some outstanding players over the years, and they're knowledgeable fans, they're passionate fans. I always looked forward to going to New York, even if I knew it was going to be a tough game for us to win. Just being in that environment was exciting.
This is a great building.
It is a terrific building with great energy.
The shot by Wade, good, and Miller gets the assist. Wade's got 10.
What an explosive quarter he's had so far. I mean, he has an answer for every single defense that's been thrown at him so far.
And James pulls it down.
There's another example, Kevin, of how they're hustling to all the missed shots to get an edge in the rebounding area.
And it's Gordon picking him up. Gallinari against Bosh. Clock at 4 seconds left. Howard can't hit.
Normally he sinks that shot. His mid-range game is excellent. He just misfired that time.
Fires the 3. That's good. 10 points. for him.
Fast break left the defense scrambling to react, and they couldn't get to him in time.
Gallinari against Wade. Can't hit from the post.
He hasn't been able to get on track here.
The Knicks with the turnover. And now let's highlight the highest scoring teams in the NBA. Take a look at the Heat, leading the league in scoring. Definitely the most high-powered running gun offense in the league. The fans love it.
Kevin, if there's any stat you want to lead the league in, it would certainly be scoring the most points. They've been remarkable in the numbers they've put up as a team all season long. It's a reflection of their strength. They're balanced and they're explosive.
Here's Chalmers. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. It's tipped.
Boy, the turnovers are piling up pretty quickly here. We've seen them doing quite a bit sloppy ball handling.
That's their third turnover in this quarter. There's the horn as we end an exciting first quarter. Knicks lead by 4.
Well, they've been getting out on the break and finding easy buckets. You got to give them credit. They've been working their tails off.
And we'll get back to the action right after this. Both teams neck and neck as we begin the second quarter. Here's Arroyo. He had that big outing in that Cavaliers game as well. So with Wade on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Chalmers. Haslam's out there with Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Then there's Arroyo and Jones. With the fadeaway, Haslam, that's good.
You don't have to worry about him leading the team in scoring, but he will find ways to get involved on the offensive end.
Felton with the ball, averaging 6 points per contest. Here's Gordon. No good on the baseline J. Miami trailing. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Haslam with it over Chandler. Haslam can't get it to go. Now Felton. It's Roger Mason on the wing. The tray, and that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Well, they're not afraid to just let it fly from here. They didn't have as much success in the first quarter, but with this lead, they're looking to extend it with the three-point shot.
Here's Arroyo. He's covered by Felton. Arroyo can't get it to go. And here at the stats of Raymond Felton Clark, a product, of course, of UNC of North Carolina. You could say his last season was his best as a pro.
Yeah, he shot the ball much better, Kevin, and part of that was just working on it, but the other part was shot selection. And when you're a point guard with his ability to penetrate, when you add that jump shot consistently, now you become a real problem for the defense.
A different look for New York. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Turiel. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Roger Mason. The Heat making a switch here. And he makes the free throw. You know, the Heat lost to the Celtics last year. Clark really made them look in the mirror, I would think.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, Dwayne Wade was put in a tough spot last season because not a single other player on that team consistently could command the double team, much less concerted defensive attention, so that made it really hard for Dwayne Wade.
And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kevin, the Heat with their talented trio are no doubt going to be a tough matchup all season long. Dwayne Wade said, "I feel sorry for whoever has to guard us." But he also added one thing that people might not realize. He said, "We know that we can be the best defensive team that this league has ever seen." With Wade and LeBron both making NBA All-Defense last season and Bosh a long athletic forward, guys, he may have a pretty good point there.
Unlimited potential, Doris. Thank you very much. Here's Gordon. New York, no good that time either. The need to get Wade some help, that was really exposed, I think, in the playoffs against the Celtics.
Yeah, it was clearly obvious, Kevin. I mean, you've got to have another guy that can produce points consistently in that mid-teen to above range. And, you know, Boston with his defense, one player will not beat the Boston Celtics defense. I mean, that's been proven. They're too good defensively. You've got to have multiple ways to attack that stalwart defense.
Stoudemire backing him down. And here's Felton from the arc. The shot misses. And it's the Heat taking it the other way. Now here's Wade. 10 points for him. Now Felton defending. Fires from the high post. And another basket for Miami.
You know, I really like that sense of urgency they're showing in this second quarter. That's impressive. That's what you want to see. They were a little lethargic coming into the game.
Gordon kicks to Stoudemire. Stoudemire drawing the double team. LeBron grabs the miss. And Miami has possession. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Wade outside. Backing down is LeBron. Now Felton defending. And again, it's LeBron James. LeBron's now got his second bucket of the night. Here's Felton. Here's Gordon. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. And the Knicks lead by 2. And here are the Heat, trailing by 2. Ilgauskas backing down. With the shot. The shot, no good. So the Knicks will take it the other way. 2:28 left in the half. Gordon up on top. Wade is covering. Kept alive. A strong finish to throw it down, and he'll go to the line for one more. That's on Dwayne Wade.
He is so tenacious on the board. How many times have we seen putbacks like that from him?
He can clear out the paint like very few others can.
You know what you might call him, Kevin? A rebounding virtuoso.
Yeah, I like that. That's right. Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Oni Turioff, he's checked in for Chandler. Walker comes in for McGrady. Roger Mason is subbed in for Ben Gordon. And the Heat making a change here. Amari Stoudemire faced a lot of adversity, Clark, on his way to the NBA.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. I mean, his dad passed when he was only 12. His mother had trouble with the law, and Amari bounced around between 6 high schools. So this young man has stayed the course through adversity.
Seems pretty even-keeled to me.
Yeah, he does.
Ilgauskas. It falls short. The Knicks leading by 5. And here is Felton. Here's Walker. Rebounded by Chalmers. And Amari only started playing organized basketball when he was 14. He played only 2 years of high school basketball.
Yeah, and a lot of people probably felt like he needed to go to college to develop his game. But, Kevin, you've seen it happen a number of times. Talent has a way of coming to the fore as long as the individual works on developing it, and that's what Amari's been able to do.
He had said he was going to go to the University of Memphis if he pursued college. Shots good by Walker. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Defense made the mistake of playing off him, and he drained it from deep.
This Heat team really had to ride D-Wade's shoulders last year.
Nothing new there, Kevin. I mean, they really leaned on him for a lot of things. Everything in the stat sheet was something Dwayne had to do. Score, rebounding, assist, defense. I think some players got a little too used to leaning on him and expecting him to make every play.
Sometimes you stand around and wait for him to bail you out.
That's right, and you become a spectator instead of a playmaker.
Got a hand on it. We'll see what the coach has drawn up. Will they opt for the quick shot? Chalmers against Mason. Here's Ilgauskas. They can't stop the run with that one.
Right now being held without a point in this quarter. Goose egg. Really struggling to find any kind of open looks.
The Heat trail by 8.
This is clearly the time when you want to take the last shot.
Pass to Bosch. Miller with a screen on Stoudemire. Here's Bosch. And that's not going to fall for him.
Defense has really limited them to a low percentage here in this half, and they've done it because they've pressured the ball, they've moved their feet, and they've challenged shots.
And the first half is now in the books. It's the Knicks, up by 8.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Damon Bruce. Now it's time for the halftime report, powered by HP. An impressive start for the Knicks. Right now, they're in second place in the conference standings. A defensive clinic right now on display. They've been disrupting everything. The first half has been a productive one for Amari Stoudemire. Also getting into the mix, Raymond Felton. And midway through, the Heat are still alive. They'll need to play with more discipline and some intensity if they're going to win this game. Chris Bosh struggling early. He's only got 3 points, really struggling to put the ball in the basket here in the first half. Some fantastic performances from these two early going, leading the way for their teams. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now let's get you back to our action and our entire broadcast crew of Kevin Harlan, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke.
Now the second half about to begin in just a moment. Here's Miller. Rain in at point guard. Stoudemire and Turioff in the middle. Ben Gordon out there with Wilson Chandler. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Wade passes to LeBron. Passes back, kicks to Miller. Lets loose for 3. Shot is no good. So the Knicks will take it the other way.
They're showing a slight advantage on the boards in this one to this point, Kevin.
Here's Gordon from downtown. And it's D. Wade with the rebound. And it's Miller missing.
That was a perfect chance to finish on the break, and he let it slip away.
Wade is covering. Back to Gordon. Let's go with a 3. Bosh grabs the miss.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
LeBron kicks to Wade. Defended by Gordon. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got 14 points for the game.
He's been extremely active out there, and he has the stats to prove it. Terrific hustle.
And here is Chandler. Jump off pass. Here's Ray. And the Knicks miss again. The Heat trail by 6. Wade outside. Backing down is LeBron. On the mark with the fadeaway. LeBron's now got his 3rd basket of the night. Clark, what great offense we've always seemed to see from LeBron.
Last season, it seemed he settled less for jump shots, and as a result, he had a career-best field goal percentage.
And it's Gordon missing.
They come out here in the 3rd, ice cold.
Now here's Wade. He's guarded closely. LeBron outside, over Chandler. LeBron with another miss. And Clark, LeBron can get to the rim just about at will.
Nobody in the league has his combination of strength, quickness, and ball handling ability. That's why he's such a force getting to the basket, Kevin. That's how you got to play basketball, Kevin.